to Idiot. We are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. On case number 32, Murder on Campus, we're going to be heading to Chapter 3, where I think it's her sister who killed her. Major Ace, a certain Tess Goodwin wants to see you. She claims to know who tied up and murdered Marini Gashwalia. Sure, a student couldn't have discovered the killer before us, even if she does major in criminal psychology. Well, either way, the longer the killer's at large, the more students are at risk, so we need any help we can get. Which reminds me, Ramirez, I want you to go around campus to hang up posters asking for any possible witnesses of the murder to come forward. I'll walk around campus? That actually sounds like fun. And you're right, Ace, since we'll already be on campus to speak to Tess, we might as well search the campus lawn. Yep. The plot will thicken. I don't feel well. Do you think you can overdose from taking too many vitamin C supplements? Well, I honestly don't think so, Tess. Apparently you wanted to see us because you know who the killer is. Well, I don't know your killer's identity, but I do know their psychological profile. From what I've heard about the way Rainey died, I can tell you that your killer's passive-aggressive with a deep inferiority complex. In other words, they must belong to Psi Sigma Gamma House. Those girls were more twisted and morally depraved than any psychopath I've ever heard of. And those psychos became especially deranged during Rush Week. I mean, they're famous for their sick hazing rituals, which leave most girls emotionally damaged. I actually wish I could study their hazing rituals to learn more about group torture firsthand. It was going on last night, but I wasn't able to get close enough. I tell you, it's her sister. It's gotta be. Tess seems overly obsessed with Psi Sigma Gamma, and it's not reassuring that she wants us to witness the hazings for herself. But what if she captured Rainey and decided to conduct her very own little hazing in the name of research? Still, Tess is convinced Psi Sigma Gamma organized the hazing, but she couldn't get close to the sorority to witness it. Luckily for us, we're unstoppable. Yeah, we are. We are unstoppable, which means we're going to be able to easily go to the campus and check it out. Except we're going to go to the campus lawn first. There's a backpack. I don't know. Oh, here's something broken. Broken trinket. No, that's a stick. Cell phone. Paper note. Nope. Pendant. Paper boat. Oh, here it is. There we go. Interesting. Awesome job, Ace. Look at this note. It's addressed to Rainey, but the message is too faded to read. Do you think you could recover the writing? At first glance, this looks like it to be a broken trinket of some kind. Since it's on the crime scene, it could be of importance. Would you mind piecing it back together? Yeah, no problem. That's what I do. Let's go to the sorority lounge first, though. Alright, so what do we got here? Dollar bills, y'all. I can't find them, though. Alright, anyway, cell phone. Shh, I can't find any of that either, gosh darn it. Bucket. Flag. Photo. Pill. Bills. I don't see where those are. Cell phone standing up somewhere. Oh. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. Crap, where's... Oh my goodness. I was expecting more than just like a little bit, but still, I should have been able to find that. That's on me. It's my bad. Good job, Ace. Nobody these days ever leaves their cell phone just lying around like that. With the sneaking suspicion that it could be of interest to us. Let's just ask for a pin code. Do you think you can guess in less than 3 tries? Look at this photo of Rainey and her sister in front of the Taj Mahal. I agree. We should give this back to Misha. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. I'll bet she does. Now let's examine this note. You talk, you die. Interesting. Ace does it again. I can't believe how quickly you managed to recover the message written on that note you found on the crime scene. So, Rainey, you talk, you die. Josh, short and straight to the point, but you've got pretty stupid to sign your name on a death threat. We already know Josh posted a video online claiming to have slept with Rainey, so why would he then threaten her to keep quiet? It doesn't make sense. I really don't want to see his face again, but it looks like we have no choice. I'll just keep my hands in my pockets in fear of slapping him. Yeah, I don't blame you. Guy seems kind of like a tool. Dang, man, we're moving through this. I got so many stars, it's ridiculous. Oh, fudge, not this again. There it is. Wow. I actually did that better than normal. Excellent work, Ace. You restored that piece of jewelry you found on the crime scene in no time. Look at these symbols. You're right. We've seen these similar ones before in Rainey's scrapbook. They're Hindi letters. Since this piece of jewelry is of Indian origin, this could very well belong to our victim. Let's quickly send it to the lab. Or we could just ask her sister, Misha. To examine the cell phone. Alright, pin code. It's like a 0. No. Nope. There we go. Not my best work. That's alright. Well done, Ace. You've unlocked this phone. You found the Psi Sigma Gamma sorority house in no time. Now let's see. Oh my goodness, this phone belonged to Rainey. Let's hurry and send it to the lab. It might give us some final insight into our victims. Alright. Let's go talk to some suspects. Here, Misha. Major Ace found this picture of you and your sister in the Psi Sigma Gamma sorority, and we thought we'd appreciate having back. Oh, Rainey, I just learned that you want to join the same sorority as me, Psi Sigma Gamma, and I know what my sorority sisters are capable of. Since I've been suspended from Psi Sigma Gamma, I don't even know if they conducted their hazing ritual last night. Madison promised me they didn't go forth with the hazing, yet Rainey's dead and I don't know who to trust anymore. I'm going mad over this. You look faint, Misha. Maybe you should eat something. How can I eat knowing that Rainey's dead? The only thing I managed to swallow was a vitamin C supplement, and even that made me sick. Oh, I'm such a terrible sister. Last time I saw Rainey, I invited her to eat a frozen yogurt. I had totally forgotten that she was lactose intolerant. Interesting. It kills me to see Misha in such a state, and if it turns out that the girls of Psi Sigma Gamma killed Rainey, it would be the ultimate betrayal. Ace, we need to solve this case quickly. All these stories and rumors aren't good for anybody. No, they are definitely not. Let's talk to Josh. I've just found the magic cure for hangovers. Frozen yogurt laced with vitamin C supplements. Works like a charm. Don't try to change the subject or we'll give you another headache. We found a death threat that you wrote to Rainey. It was the last piece of evidence we needed to arrest you. What? No, wait, I'll tell you everything. Rainey caught me kissing another boy outside the amphitheater yesterday. I pleaded with her to keep it a secret. But why even keep it a secret? There's nothing to be ashamed of. Dude, wake up, man. Everybody judges you all the time. You gotta fit in and pretend you're somebody else. If people found out I was gay, I'd lose everything. So I thought if I leaked a video online claiming to have slept with Rainey, it would damage her reputation, and no one would ever believe her if she said the truth. That actually makes some sense. If he's telling the truth and that he feels pressured to hide his true self, then I feel sorry for him. Still, this doesn't excuse this video online. I mean, destroying a young woman's reputation just to save face. Tell me, Ace, how are things ever going to get better if the new generation doesn't rebel against expectations? And given that Josh has acted out the part so carefully for so many years, don't you think it's possible he could have taken it one step further? Either way, he got what he wanted. Rainey's not going to be telling anyone his secret anymore. That makes actually a lot of sense. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wait till this stuff gets processed, and I will see you guys in a little bit later. So, let's finish off this unlocked phone. I analyzed the victim's phone you found inside the Psi Sigma Gamma sorority house. Didn't find anything in her texts or photos. But then I analyzed her call history and noticed that she called an anti-hazing hotline last night. You're right, Ace, that anti-hazing hotline is used to report illegal hazings. Rainey hung up after a few seconds, but I can still trace the call and I can confirm it came from inside the Psi Sigma Gamma sorority house. I don't know why Rainey hung up before reporting the hazing, but at least this proves without a doubt that there was hazing going on at the sorority. Let's go talk to the Psi Sigma Gamma president again, and this time Madison better do better than her puppy-eyed look. Heck yeah, she better. Madison, we have proof that your sorority subjected the first-year students to hazing last night. Hazing? Oh no, officers, we were just having a little bikini party, and I admit we had a bit of fun writing on the rushies, but I've never heard of death by permanent marker before. And maybe there were a few challenges to complete, but we tots have to have some sort of test to decide on who can enter our prestigious house. And was there any drinking involved at your party? I admit I may have drank a little champagne. It's my only weakness. Apart from that, I'm an angel. But I made sure nobody under 21 drank, and before you ask, Rainey was at the party, but she left with all the others. I'm getting tired of that Queen Bee acting all innocent all the time. Death by permanent marker. Well, at least the Sharpie explains all the writing on Rainey's body. I'm sure all the other pieces of the puzzle will fall into place shortly. A little while later. Major Ace, your idea to put up posters around the campus calling for possible witnesses really worked. You're such a genius. One student came forward. Apparently she was on a night out with some friends, and they took a load of pictures. As it turns out, some were taken near the campus lawn last night. Oh my goodness, please tell me she caught the murder on camera. I don't know, she gave me all her photos. I'm not sure which one I should be looking for exactly. And don't sweat it, Ramirez. Ace will have a look through them and be done with it in seconds. Isn't that right, Ace? Yes, that is right. Let's get results from this trinket, though, first. I analyzed that jewelry you recovered from the crime scene, and it's actually a really beautiful anklet of Indian design. And there's Rainey's name written on it, in Hindi. I ran some tests and managed to extrapolate fragments of pink fibers stuck within the chainwork. Alright, but what of interest is that to us? Well, as you know, Rainey's hands were tied up by the killer, so she could only use her legs to defend herself. Obviously, at least one of her kicks connected to the killer, and that's when microscopic pieces of the killer's clothing got stuck in Rainey's anklet. So our killer wears pink clothing. They picked the perfect color to really make the handcuffs stand out. Okay, we're missing just like one little detail. I have a feeling that it's going to be in this box of photos. Wow, that's a crap load of photos. Wow, that was a lot of photos. Excellent work, Ace. I'm amazed you managed to pick out this particular photo among all the other ones the students gave us. Look, the photo's pretty blurry, but in the background it looks like it could be Rainey who's tied up with someone standing next to her. That must be our killer. Huh, these girls will probably be so drunk that they failed to notice Rainey. But you're right, there seems to be something glinting on the killer's shirt thanks to the flash of the camera. I can't make out what it is, but hopefully Alex will have more luck than us at the lab. Really? We've got to give this to the lab? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 12 hours to figure this crap out? Alright, man, Alex, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, let's finish off this guy. This is most exciting. I've heard about the cases of the sardonic grin for years, but I never thought I'd seen one in the cold flesh. A sardonic what? Extreme cases of strychnine poisoning. The upper body muscles contract violently, twisting the victim's mouth into a ghoulish grin. Ollie Oliver must have died within 5 minutes of respiratory failure. The perfect poisoning. Simply genius. Nathan, I think you've been spending too much time in the lab again. Yeah, sorry about that. But it does explain how the killer had time to arrange the corpse in that drum. Oh, and there's something else I discovered. The strychnine in Ollie's blood matches the type used in pest control products. In short, your killer has access to rat poison. Interesting. Well, let's see if we can find this hidden message. Well, this was an interesting conundrum. I analyzed the song sheet with the hidden message and discovered something rather surprising. The hidden message Ace uncovered is actually an anagram of "You thief, the music is mine." Thief, the music is mine. Oh. Ollie must have stolen the song sheet from an original composer. Oh, I was right. He certainly didn't compose it himself. His handwriting is totally different. Now, seeing as you found this song sheet next to the victim's body, I am convinced that this is the final message from a killer composer to his victim. So our killer composed that song. This means that we're looking for a musician with a grudge. We already know one suspect who fits that description. Let's write this all down, Ace. I'm gonna guess it's the fan. Just gonna throw it out there. I swear it mimics something in Monk. I love that show. The show is awesome. Anyways, your victim deleted all the text messages in his phone yesterday. It's like he was trying to hide something. Luckily for us, he forgot to close the social network app. FN instead of Facebook. I love it. I came across a particularly strange message that was sent to Ollie's FriendNet inbox. My muse, I will meet you at the concert and reveal my true identity to you. Let us commence our adventure. Obviously, Ollie was in contact with a secret admirer. That FriendNet profile only had one friend registered, and that was Ollie. Unfortunately, Ollie deleted the rest of the conversation history, so I don't know what this adventure was or how long they'd been in contact. Was there any way of discovering who the secret admirer is? Well, I can try to hack the secret admirer's profile, but it's going to take time. I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done, Ace. A while later. Major Ace, remember the secret admirer that was supposed to meet your victim on the night of his death? Well, I was trying to crack into their FriendNet profile to find out more about this meeting, and was almost in when another hacker suddenly blocked my code and deactivated my software. I've been counter-hacked. Wow. How does that make you feel? Probably not very good. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for Chapter 2. This has been Pitch Games 88. See you guys all later. Over and out. Alright, let's figure this out and figure out who the murderer is. I analyzed the photo that you found among those snapshots the eyewitness gave you her night out, and I can confirm that it is indeed your victim in the background, with her killer standing right next to her. I enhanced the glint coming off the killer's shirt and discovered that it was a brooch. I couldn't even make out the letter, or I could even make out the letters on it. They are Greek letters which make up Psi Sigma Gamma name. So our killer wears a Psi Sigma Gamma brooch. Well, how about that? I think we all know who did it. Later in Chief King's office. Major Ace, how's your first case of the University District coming along? Not too big of a challenge, is it? Not at all, Chief. We were actually preparing to leave the station to arrest our killer. Ace, are you going to go teach them a lesson? Heck yeah, I am. Kind of jerks about it. Making me wait 12 hours to figure out this stuff. Yeah, it's her. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's all her. Man, I should be in CSI. Let's see if I got the motive right, too. Misha Goshwala, you're under arrest for the murder of your younger sister, Rainey Goshwala. It wasn't murder, it was an accident. When I heard she was dead this morning, I thought it was just a bad dream. An accident? You tied her up and tortured her. I didn't mean to. It all started because of Madison. She phoned me up last night after Psi Sigma Gamma organized their agency initiation. Of course, Rainey passed all their tests with flying colors, and Madison couldn't shut up about how Rainey was so much cooler than me. How could I not be mad? Ever since we were kids, Rainey has always strived to be better, prettier, and more popular than me. She lives to make me miserable. I decided to tell her how I felt. As my sister, I hoped she would understand, but when I saw her in her bikini covered in writing, she looked so ridiculous. And that gave me an idea. If I humiliated Rainey in front of the whole college, maybe I would ruin her reputation forever. I told Rainey that there were more hazing rituals coming up and that she needed to practice drinking. I kept giving her more and more and more to drink, until she finally refused. She was already quite drunk, so I easily managed to tie her up, and then I forced her to keep drinking until she passed out. And after admitting all of this, you still want us to believe it was an accident? It was, I swear to you, I didn't kill her. I just want people to find her like that in the morning. If I had realized there was an anthill next to her, I never would have left her there. Oh my goodness, what kind of a monster am I to have killed my own sister? A pretty big monster. Misha Goshwala, as far as I can tell, you're a bright, educated girl who's enjoyed a healthy upbringing. Yet you've murdered someone you've grown up with, someone you're meant to love unconditionally, your sister. I swear it was an accident. I never meant to hurt Rainey. You tied up Rainey, forced her to drink, and let her get swarmed by thousands of ants. Whether you acted consciously or not, this is no accident. Misha Goshwala, you're hereby charged with manslaughter and sentenced to 12 years in prison, during which I want you to see the prison psychiatrist regularly. Please, Your Honor, I've made a horrible mistake, and I'm ready to pay for it, but please don't throw away my life like this. We'll make sure you continue your education during your term, and we'll assist you in every way we can upon your release, but this is prison, not summer camp. Everyone says university is meant to be the best time of your life, but it's also that age where you're still figuring out who you really are, and some people can get lost on the way. On the plus side, the youth have loads of energy to spend, and so do we. Until our next case. There's a concert at the Grimsboro University Concert Hall. What do you say we get our groove on? Yeah, let's do that until another murder happens in there. But anyways, guys, that wraps up Chapter 3. Wait as we go on to the additional investigation. I'll see you guys later. This is Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.